happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Let us begin with Hester Prynne. The love she wanted was forbidden. She stuck out when society wanted to forget her, so they put her in jail
and made her wear a letter. Model Christian charity, John Winthrop was a chump, cause the city on the hill was the city in the slum. Those Puritans were racist, I don't care how it seems. They can drown in Charleston Harbor with the rest of our dreams.
I got a couple tales from the antebellum, and if you want to listen, then I'd like to tell 'em. Chambers and Tom were switched as babies. Couple years later, things really got crazy. When he was young, you know he was alright, because the townspeople thought he was white. But this stuff's so scary, it'll make you shiver.
Just because a guy was black, he sold his ass down the river. 150 years later, and does anything change?
No,
the story's the same, just the places rearranged.
It seems like society's about to snap. What was once the shine of liberty?
Piece of crap.
It's like trying to buy a Rolex when you only got $1. Show me a guy who can do that, and I'll show you a scholar.
If you really understand, you know that Mookie was right. Because if you want to fight the power, you need the power to fight. Our founding fathers never understood it. Show you your weapon.
The ballot of the bullet.
Seems like some people will always lose, cause the right to vote doesn't mean the right to choose. They get into office and they turn their back. You voted for the beanstalk,
but ended up with Jack. In this backward society, you'll never go far unless you do what Ralph said and hitch your wagon to a star. I thought up a truth diet, we should give it a try, cause this country's great, but it goes straight to your thighs.
But isn't that the American way? Civil rights? That'll be the day. Stars and stripes, red, white, and blue. This is the American rap. My life had stood a loaded gun,
but now I'm ready to bust a cap.
Oh, you didn't make any progress.
No progress.
All you did was regress.
No progress.
It's been so long since we've departed, but if you look real close, you'll see we're just where we started. Here's a little story we'd like to show about a black and a white that are having a go. Come inside and take a closer look. Trust me, this is not in your history.
Don't be saying Gatsby's a crock. We'll always have a green light at the end of our dock. Even when it's sunny, you act like it's raining. We gave you a month. Now stop your complaining.
But the green light is lost in the haze. We don't even have a month. We have 28 days, because African history is American too. We need to get some black in the red, white, and blue.
Stop making this thing such a mess. Don't you know that Reconstruction was a huge success? Come on, man. How about the Freedmen's Bureau? And now affirmative action? I'm your hero.
It's about time I took a stand, because I built this fucking place with my own fucking hands. What's this you call the American dream? It's hanging from the poplar with Radio Raheem.
I wish you would stop your whining, please, and just be glad you're not Japanese. You are acting like such a fool. What more do you want? 40 acres and a mule?
So listen, buddy, I know you ain't on my side, and there's no rhetoric behind which you can hide. We haven't seen hope, and our leaders always die. America's no dream, just a country fed with lies.
My country 'tis of the sweet land of liberty.
Bullshit! I don't believe what you say, cause George W's in the KKK. Life is fine, don't feed me that shit. If that was the truth, I would have already quit. You didn't make any progress.
No progress.
All you did was regress.
No progress.
It's been so long since we've departed, but if you look real close, you'll see we're just where we started.
Now that you've heard all of my rhymes and endured my little rant, you know why sometimes I don't feel American, but instead Americant.
This problem is black and white. There are no shades of gray. We need to erase the color lines, so why not do it today? So people, open up your eyes and maybe you will see the potential that America has for true democracy.
Now listen to me and what I say and make sure you don't forget. I don't mean to say we can't go anywhere, but we haven't gone anywhere yet.
You
We will walk on our own feet. We will work with our own hands. We will speak our own minds. The study of letters shall be no longer a name for pity, for doubt, and for sensual indulgence. The dread of man and the love of man shall be a wall of defense and a wreath of joy around all. The nation of man will be for the first time exist, because each believes himself inspired by the divine soul, which also inspires all men.
Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at
There
last.
is still hope for the American scholar.
And that's the double truth, Ruth.